I'm going to preface on this lovely morning that I will not, and I repeat, will not promote, push, or ever help an MLM. I will not have their nonsense on my channel, so I waited for one of you lovely editors, Unicorn Pondu, one of my favorite, to react to the react, because there's no freaking way I want any of that on my channel. Years ago, I had a relative push me into an MLM, and as revenge, I made the company the evil corporation in my novel because that's how I feel about stuff like that. That's how I feel about trying to push people into using their hard-earned coins for crap that they don't need, and being a part of a fucking pyramid scheme, even unwillingly, is one of the worst things. Trying to get away from that nonsense because these people really think they're going to be rich from it. And they look for marks all the time. And it irritates me to watch somebody doing that yet again and to try to utilize their YouTube channel for it. Yeah, no, heifer. You really, every time I think you can't get on my nerves even worse, you keep doing it. So I told y'all, whenever she puts food in her face, tries to cook, or does a rage stream, I will try to be here to call out the heifer. I've heard it. I know YouTube doesn't like certain no words. I cuss. I try to be at least instructive and give her personal critique, but I'm a cussing old lady. So if you came here, you know you're going to get some no words. So I'm not safe for work. Have me on headset if you bother to listen to me at work, or wait till you get home. Because I do not like this heifer. She gets on my freaking nerves. And that is as clean as this opening is going to be. Because an MLM already. The heifer bingo card just gets full of literal fuckery. For real. Sorry, not sorry. I heard there's like an 8-second rule to this YouTube stuff. This is why my ass stays on Twitch. Because y'all need this baby stuff to make your coin, then no thank you. Because this is ridiculous. We're all supposed to be adults on this app, supposedly. But I guess since they let kids on here too, and they can't figure out the balance of it. But this is why I'm never going to take the YouTube stuff super serial. But yeah, let me get this going, because man, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. And I wanted to wait for somebody who had the edit where it's just her eating the food, because no thank you to pushing anything you're pushing, ma'am. No thank you. I love this opening.
Why, hello everybody, how are we? My name is Unicorn Pondu. Welcome back to another video.
It is a nice day. Bits overcast. We might get some snow, but gearing up for the holidays. I hope everybody watching me is having a good one, because honestly, even a surly old crank like me can be positive during the holidays. Just saying.
And Chantal is going to be eating a burrito bowl and chatting. Now, I'm sorry if this is kind of not my usual starting point and stuff. I was not recording, but I caught it pretty early on.
Honey, you are fine. Trust me, you edited out all the crap that I would have had to edit out myself, because we don't push MLMs on this channel. We just don't. We never will. You can take that weird none leadership to your side of the world, heifer. Ain't happening here. I don't like MLMs. We are a very anti-MLM area this way. No thank you. I don't like the scams, and this is scammy.
Like, she was complaining about guacamole. So, I'm sorry. It's been kind of a long day, but let's see what Chantal has to say
Honey,
today,
it's fine. This is crazy.
And I got a build bowl. So, yeah, Mexican bowl.
Oh, and she also talked about like how that gutter water that she is using is made her like less full. Other than that, and
yeah, there's no cure-all diet shake. You really just need to train your brain to eat less. But I know some people have some comments, and everybody's entitled to their opinions. Sometimes you want a burrito, sometimes you want a burrito bowl. Since the tortilla stuff does build a lot of gluten, and there are just times where I want a salad with basically rice, as y'all would call it. Burrito bowls are okay, but I will never tell this heifer any of the ways I like to eat because I feel like she's already stalking my channel. So no mac and cheese recipe for you, Chantel. And you don't get to know how I eat my burrito bowl, but I will tell you this. I don't like guacamole. I don't like avocados. Never have. Never will. I know for some of y'all it's sanctimonious. Some of you fuckers put it on toast. Not for me. I've never liked the consistency or the taste of avocado, nor can I eat cilantro because it tastes like soap. Yes, I am one of those people that can't have any of that stuff, so I avoid both of those things. There you go. Do it at what you like, since I know you love avocado. You can't be like me ever, ever.
Like the guacamole, you're all caught up.
I don't know how much I'm gonna eat because I feel kind of full from the soil,
Okay.
the balance I took from Unicity. So if you haven't seen that video, check it out for what.
Once again, do not get life, medical, health, or even supplement advice from this heifer. She made some weird ass claims earlier that I won't put on my channel. And I need to let you know that if you are in the US and you're still one of her beezers, I'm probably not even going to get through to you because what the fuck are you doing with your life? But our FDA does not approve dietary supplements. They haven't since the Metabolife scam, which I know it was one of the things that nearly wrecked my fucking system years ago. You know, no, they're not going to push stuff like that because it's dangerous. So please do not get life, medical, or any advice from this heifer. Like, no, just don't.
What I'm taking. But yeah, I feel pretty not too starving, which is good. So
Oh, for fuck's sake. What?
Because I was hungry. So this yeah. This is a taco place. Yalla.
I am resisting the urge to pause and go off. I'm trying. But the rage meter, I'm gonna have to like get a animator to just build a rage meter.
An arm and a leg for guac and then give you this much. What is
Okay.
Ma'am, you don't need guac. You just need But as I was saying, just a little rage meter with like a little Samuel L. Jackson icon and John Wick's dog being shot is probably going to be like where I go all the way off. Or maybe just like a little Hulk level, because this chick really gets on my nerves. And when she says stuff like this, I could just like mentally feel it. The voices in my head just start screaming it. Why the fuck would anybody go to this chick for anything but to laugh and go, why are you still on YouTube doing this? Is the relationship worth it, honey? Is it really worth it to say you're married to do this? To lower the bar this low that even you can jump over it? Okay, whatever.
Like I first said, you can just make it yourself and quit complaining about how other people run their business lazy.
wrong with these people?
Like, she says she has all the new cookware. So I bought her all the new cookware. She's supposed to be in that kitchen making her own stuff. You could easily get yourself some avocados, cut them up, deep pit them, mash that shit up yourself. Maybe throw in some little spices and shit. Why can't you make your own guac, Chantel? You're supposed to be the little Kuwaiti wife life. You're supposed to be the cook, right? Why don't you cook? Make your own. Complain about that little cup when it's a business model. They here to sate your hunger. They here to make profit. You were no little Miss Business Lady. Come on now. You make this shit too easy.
I'm kidding.
No, you're
And
not.
You're not joking. Okay,
She
I have not
totally
seen the
not.
rest of this.
Choices. Actually, they did have pretty good choices there. Let's see.
Okay.
Whoa. I asked for spicy, so they put a lot of hot sauce. That makes sense.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, you should never get your burrito bowl slathered down with the sauce already. You should always try to get it on the side so that you don't, if you want to reheat especially, you don't fuck up. That I hate giving you a tip because you probably don't even have the implements to do it. But also, the point of burrito bowls is to put it in a reusable bowl, and from what I see, they gave her like like a carbon bowl or something. One of them biodegradable ones. Good on the environment, but you can't really reheat that. So if I'm supposed to believe that you're not finishing that when the camera's off, I don't think so, Shanta. No, 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 no.
Okay. I have a Tupperware. I always say Tupperware, even though I've never actually had Tupperware. It's like Kleenex, brand name stuff. So I'm gonna put the rest.
Honey, no, stop it. What is wrong with you? Most housewives keep Tupperware because it's easy to store things like pasta, leftovers, and other food in them. It's not a flex. Most Tupperware is pretty dang cheap. You can get Tupperware in bulk now for pretty cheap because everybody's against microplastics. And I'm sorry, if you're reusing the Tupperware, you're not damaging the environment because you're reusing something that can store food and you don't have to keep buying stuff like cling wraps and other shit. That's just my opinion on that. I know I'm old. I'm not with the times, whatever. I use Tupperware because it's easy to store stuff in them. That's just the way it is.
Tupperware if I can't finish it. I'm gonna see how this like really works for real. This
Okay.
slim stuff. How much it fills me up and how much I can eat. I wasn't able to finish I had a small lunch, mostly the cottage cheese and mustard kind of stuff. But
Was this all done during that weird fake day of weigh-in? You just stay giving it away that the whole scale thing, which you got super bad. Like that community tab shows you were super pressed because a fat heifer like me said something ain't right. That didn't look like a bariatric scale. And now we know the cottage cheese and mustard shit that you did for that weird I'm going back to Canada video. The whole going down to this thing, the 3-hour seminar, the weigh-in was more than likely at this fucking MLM center. And y'all are scamming couple who scam. Like, seriously, what the heck? Really, what is your problem? For real, real. Get help, Chantal. No love is worth going this low for. Believe me, you don't need it. Get your self-worth up. Get your life together and see that you don't need this. You are not flexing on us. Trust me. People are way more impressed with my geeky romance than they will ever be with whatever the fuck this is you're doing with Salah. There's no chemistry between you. He is literally having you hawk bullshit for an MLM. Just when I thought that she can't go no lower for love, she keeps proving me wrong. You know, good lord. I don't get it.
fair wind blows. Okay, so I have also some cilantro lime sauce.
Oh my god.
Let's try
Yeah,
that.
I wouldn't be able to eat that. It tastes like soap to me. I'm one of those people. I'm sorry.
Same unicorn hondu. Cilantro tastes like soap. I always thought that was just what people liked. The soapy taste because it fucking tastes like soap and I don't understand the appeal of it. No thank you.
On the lettuce.
That lettuce is probably the healthiest thing she's had for a while.
I was craving avocado,
I don't believe you.
Actually smells really yummy.
Oh,
Well, she seems a little bit interesting tonight, to say the least.
It's all the manic act, and you know how I feel about people who portray mental illness as an act. Not a fan. Won't stop saying that when you are manic, you should not be in front of a camera. I don't care if people think, well, no, you've got to show the negative sides of mental health so that people get the real. The real is you should not be doing that. Because a lot of us live in shame because of the stigmas idiots like this put on this app. So no, I don't like this, and I will not stop saying I don't like it. And I am a diagnosed person with schizoaffective disorder. So anybody trying to challenge what my right to say that to her is, I'm not afraid to put my illness out there because it's real. She does this for coin. I don't. I do not appreciate her making fun of mental health issues. Point blank.
All right, let's try this.
I legitimately love.
Thank you for that ad break. Cause what in the fuck was that? Why would she lick her fingers like that? No home training. Oh, for Pete's sake.
You got junk in your trunk. So this has Mexican.
You got junk everywhere, and as somebody who has natural junk in the trunk, I know you were watching my videos, Heifer. I know you were. That one bike video, which, sorry guys, I probably won't be in that one black house dress doing my fit bungs anymore, because I even got some comments from guildies, which I appreciate, thank y'all. But nah, I ain't trying to show, I'm not trying to show all my business, and I wasn't showing all my business for some of you weirdo pervs. So, I mean, go off, but no. I'm an old lady, I don't even know what the fuck you think you're looking at. But yeah, from now on, I will be more covered up when I do my exercise. For fuck's sake. And if you were looking at my junk in the trunk, you freak, don't think so. Even if I did swing that way, I could definitely do better than you. Way better.
Right.
Also, was she so lazy that like she couldn't set up her normal mukbang area? She had to do it in this chair.
She's trying to convince us. This is all the before she goes back to Canny arc. Because she's headed back to Candy. We're not supposed to make the connection that she's also got to renew that visa and stuff at all. Nope. She's serious about going back, changing her life, getting that weight loss surgery. So everything's being broken down. Her Temu thing is probably backed up. She's on her way back to Canada for that healthcare. We're going to get to that in this, hopefully, in this edit, because I cannot believe the shit that came out of this heifer's mouth. Seriously, I'm just like, you just slow blink at the shit that she says, because that's all you can do.
Black beans, mixed peppers and onions, cheese, sour cream, grilled chicken, lettuce, I already said black beans. Okay, let me mix it like this.
Which I don't know if beans, I'm not sure if she said rice, but like black beans, rice, I don't think are good for diabetics. I'm also not a medical professional.
Even if you're not, she should be eating far less. She definitely doesn't need any carbs or starches that make gluten, because her glucose levels are constantly up. You don't have to be medically versed to know that she is not eating proper for somebody with her health issues. The bitch is Pritz and Brine. Her own records that she put all over the fucking internet showed us that. Her milk levels higher than normal. Her blood glucose higher than normal. But okay, go off, queen. It ain't my health tanking, it's yours.
But neither is she, to be fair, but let's continue on.
So this is not really a mukbang, I guess, because I'm not going to really be showing you a lot of the food. I'm just going to...
Mukbang, eating broadcast, 100% this is a mukbang, because...
And not only that, but it's a mukbang with some shady promotion. But she was never good at this anyway, so this is par for the fucking course. Honestly, it's just par for the course.
You can eat like a spoonful of peanut butter. Still a mukbang. You still recorded it and posted it on the internet for all to see. Still a mukbang.
See, I don't know all the rules to that crap. I honestly, sometimes when I'm playing Twitch on the weekend with the guys and I go live, you'll snacks from time to time. I don't consider that a freaking mukbang. Hey, why would people want to watch anybody eat anyway? Y'all are fucking weird. I don't care. I'm just going to say it in my old lady voice. I do not understand the point of watching somebody eat and talk. I watch sometimes the binge eaters in Fascination, like Man Beard Food Guy. He is funny. I like watching him because he does it for a living. He goes to competitions. That's his job. I've watched Matt Stoney. He's another one. Competitive eater. He's won at our Coney Island stuff a few years in a row. That kind of stuff is fascinating to me, and the little Japanese women that do it, because honestly, these people blow me away with the amount of food that they can normally pack in, but they are in an eating competition. Mukbangs are not the same. These just seem like lonely people that want to eat a fucking lot of food, and they get profit from it. I mean, go off, but it ain't worth destroying your fucking system for. Stop that shit and get help.
Talk about things on my mind.
Oh, for Pete's sake, what the fuck is singing?
So yeah, this program, these supplements I'm trying out, just new.
I'm gonna warn y'all again. Do not get life, medical, supplement advice from these YouTube weirdos. Go to your doctor. Do not get life advice from Chantel. Get a friend instead, because this girl could never be your friend. She is chaos and destruction. And I say this as a chaotic neutral character myself. No, don't do this. What the? No.
New thing. I've been wanting some. It's messy with the hot sauce.
Everything you do is messy.
Stained. Oh, stained. I'll have to wash my hands.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Get some lettuce there.
We know you don't like washing, heifer.
Beauty bite. Instantly delicious. I'm craving the lettuce chicken. And
Thank you, because I know that cut was more than likely unicorn pondu skipping ahead, because, for Pete's sake, with the beauty bite. But I was hoping, because I watched it last night in a certain person you stalks channel, the way she was eating, the food that she got all over her face, please, if you go home to Canada, have your mom teach you how to properly eat. I mean, most of us got toddler training. Even my mom was able to, like, instruct me how to put a fork and stuff to my face without dropping food all over myself. And granted, I'm a bit tougher on my son when it comes to table manners because of that. I honestly never thought that it was a big deal learning basic table manners. But now that I see that if you don't, you can be a 39-year-old that can't even eat a burrito bowl without spilling it on yourself. Yeah, table manners is important, y'all. It's really important.
guacamole the most.
Yeah, and I'm also straight. That also sounds really good to me, but like,
What do you guys get on your burrito bowls?
None of your
Like,
business.
what's a must-have for you?
None of your business.
I'm one of those people. I'm just like, give me like $1, $2 taco, like 2 of them from Taco Bell. I'll be fine. I actually went to.
I can't eat Taco Bell. Story time, since this stuff is always boring. When I was with the bum in Florida, he decided the night I was about to give birth that I wasn't really going to give birth. I'm in Braxton Hicks, according to him. Did not want to take me to the hospital. Decided I needed to eat instead. It's just fake labor pains. He's never had a baby himself, but told me they were fake labor pains. Got me Taco Bell. I was sick as a dog. Did not want this, was literally in labor, but he decided that he knew better than everybody else and forced Taco Bell down my gullet. That was 18 years ago. I will never fucking touch Taco Bell again because I got really sick. The baby got sick at me. And yeah, that is my experience with Taco Bell. I stick to Moe's. Moe's is probably one of the better Southwestern experiences. Food is better. Food is fresher. I don't like Chipotle either, so sorry y'all who do. But I like Moe's, and I'm glad we finally got a Moe's in our area, and then we moved away from it, which pisses me off. But we can still access it. Thank goodness. But yeah, no Taco Bell for this chick at all. No thank you.
Taco Bell today, ironically enough.
Not me.
I got
18 years. No thank you.
For dinner tonight too, but I got let's see.
And I know some of you kids are like, is Taco Bell really that old a company? Yeah, it is. Like, it's been around for a while. I'm old, and so is Taco Bell. And no thank you to it.
For like my main thing I ate then when I got that was bean and rice burrito with like some nacho fries, and then I got like 2 of their like $2. Okay, I'm like beef burrito. I don't know the name of them, but like they're really good, and I'm just gonna put those in the air fryer for dinner tonight.
I just don't eat them, so.
So yeah, I have a new health problem now. It never ends. I swear when they say when you one day you just.
Ma'am, you mukbang massive amounts of food. You played around with your health for years. You crash diet, then binge. Crash diet, then binge. It's a repetitive cycle of fuckery that was going to mess your system up. I don't know what you are saying, but if you think I'm supposed to believe that you are going to change your life with some weird swill in a bottle, no, you can't sell me a bridge in Brooklyn, but I'll sell you one cheap if you want. It's a bit,
when
y'all.
you're growing up, you just think, I'll never get that disease. I'll never get that disease. That won't be me.
We know you were stalking the chat that night when we were talking about being young and feeling invincible. You normally stop that around 20, 25 when the aches and pains, if you're actually active, start to hit you and stuff. You don't believe that you're gonna really live forever or that you're invincible if you're not fucking full on delusional. And I say that as somebody who's had delusions. You need to get over it, honey.
Yeah, don't neglect your health, guys. Okay.
No, I don't need you telling me that, heifer.
That's what people were trying to tell you, but when people
Ben
tried to
told
tell
her.
you that you told
Ben
them
told
stop
her.
it, and here we are.
She called us fat shamers. She called us fat phobic. She said we're too fat to tell her what to do. She always has a counter for anybody trying to help her. That's why I'm not trying to help you. I'm just here to critique the shit you put on the internet now. I am a critique channel. That is what I do. I am here to critique you, Chantal, whether you like it or not. And as long as I am reacted to the react who edit your fuck shit down, I'm going to be here to critique you because you don't like help. You don't want anybody like me who's doing the thing, who actually had the weight loss surgery you think you're going to be able to just go to Canada to get. I could have been helpful to you if I wanted to be helpful to you. But now I just want to critique you. Point blank period.
Don't do it. I'm telling you right now, if you are in your, in your teens, late teens,
Yeah, shut up. Also, apparently, because of the bullshit she's trying to push on people, she is disabled to comments. So all the crap that she did in the community tab about how she loves her community and how she wants blah blah blah, she doesn't care about y'all. And unless you buy her shitty products, she is definitely not going to ever enable those comments again. Or maybe she'll just wait till she gets to Canada and bees is with y'all. Who knows? This is ridiculous.
early 20s, just take care of your health. So,
You ain't got to tell me, heifer.
now I'm taking, I don't know what I did to my back. I hurt my back. I think it's sciatica.
It is the extra poundage that you put on a 5 foot, allegedly 5'1" frame, since we now know you went to that weird MLM center and not an actual doctor. So we don't know your accurate height. We don't know your accurate weight. All we know is that you're a liar who lies with liabetes, and that you now claim it's sciatica, which the place you claim is not where you get sciatica. How do we know? Because a lot of us have had to deal with actual sciatica. And what you're describing sounds like you just shifted your body too much and the mass hurt you.
Because it runs down my leg. And it's in my lower back, like right at the beginning of your hips here.
Unless she's trying to be like, I guess because she's a Muslim revert and she can't say ass and she can't say anything fun because she has to be pious Miriam. But yeah, most sciatica is in the butt region, basically. I did not deal with it for much because honestly, an active lifestyle really does help it. Working out really did help it for me. I don't get the pain as much as some people do, and I get other pains. I'm old, it happens. But the stuff she's saying to try to hawk her crap, don't believe her. We know you're falling apart, Chantel. You're still not a good, whatever you're selling, salesperson. You're not going to convince me that you got some magic juice that's going to reverse all your damage. Get the fuck out of here.
And the only thing that makes it feel really good, actually, stretching does help, yeah. But that initial getting up is like, it's so bad. Sometimes I can't even walk. So I had to get something for it. Advil wasn't working.
Ma'am, you're fat. Stop it. I don't want to hear this nonsense. She's so full of crap and carbs and sugars and stuff. But the reason why you can't do a lot of things is because you put a lot on your body. And I don't know what else you think you're blaming, but the mirror you need to hold up to all your problems. Because you need one.
Massaging, salon massaging, it helps. But I'm trying Rofenac. Diclofenac sodium.
No, don't buy. No. We're not doing this.
Have a cut there. I wonder what she read off and then edited out.
Yeah, I don't know. She dropped a lot of false statements, false promises, false garbage about what that snake oil bullshit she was pushing can do. And I'm telling you, not on my channel, demon. Never. No, thank you. No, ma'am. Y'all want to buy stuff from this heifer thinking it's going to cure you? Good Lord. Y'all deserve whatever you get. Darwin Awards will be passed out.
I mean, I think it's sciatica, but also I think I pulled up my back because I kind of felt a crack when I bent down to grab a case of water. So I was like,
that is not a good thing. What the fuck did I just... She bent down to pick up water and her brittle bones? You eat massive amounts of cheese. Is there no calcium in Kuwaiti cheese? Because I thought because of the way you were talking about face fucking bricks of cheese that you wouldn't have the calcium problems. Now, because of my genetic background, there are issues with osteoporosis and other things that affect my people a bit more when it comes to calcium deficiency and other vitamin deficiencies. So I do take certain vitamin supplements that are not FDA approved because they don't do that here in the fucking States. But if your bones are doing stuff like that, please go to a doctor. I'm seriously concerned at this point. She just says things so fucking casual that are really concerning. You should be concerned. What the? Salah, your pay pig is falling apart. I'm dead serious. This is not a good thing. She just casually drops that her brittle bones are popping. Okay. Oh my god.
I need you to let me grab the water.
Really? Like, I'm not allowed because of the last hernia surgery I had, because they had to literally cut it down to me, because I'm a little lady. I've never had that. I am short stuff. I am short round. I get it. So I am not, because my doctor, and because I got a partner that actually cares about me, allowed to technically lift over 10 pounds. I get past it with the weights, but I don't push over it because I'm sick of surgeries. But to have somebody say, don't let me lift it, why were you lifting it then? When my man says, don't exert yourself, I don't exert myself. Because it's not worth having to have another hernia surgery. And I actually have somebody who cares about my health. Which apparently you don't.
The heavy things, but I didn't listen, and here we are today.
You not listening is why you're in constant states of chaos and mess. If your partner really cared about you, you wouldn't have been in a position where you're hucking anything that could put your body in danger. But we know that's not the truth. It's your fantasy effort. We ain't got to indulge in it.
Sorry for the sloppy news.
Yeah, right.
And we are kind of used to it by now. It's been
exactly
years of this behavior. I'm not like, oh my god, ew. It's like,
we're
just another day in Shantopolis, y'all.
Yeah, it's like watching. It's like watching when whatever. It's like watching a baby first learning how to eat. Of course, you normally think that eventually it'll start clapping for them because they get better and neater, but she never does. That's the fascinating thing. Some of y'all been doing this for 7 years watching her, and she never learned how to eat properly. So it's weird because you normally see some kind of better, proper development, but no, it keeps being the same.
We're talking negatively. I don't know if I talk negatively about the healthcare system in Canada. I think it was more the large amount of taxing.
Well,
I know he's about to say what we're all pretty much thinking. You're a deadbeat who needs to pay them back taxes. But she's about to drop some fuck shit, so I'm gonna let it go off. I'm gonna let Unicorn Baidu give his way in. Pay your taxes, heifer. You have a lot of fucking nerve dropping some of the stuff that you're about to drop, but okay, go off, queen.
That you decided not to pay, so how is that like the Canadian government's fault?
I don't know.
For them having guidelines of what to do and you ignoring it and you having a problem with it.
She is a
pays for the
she's a mess.
Systems that you like to use, but like you don't feel like you're entitled to pay them for some reason.
Entitlement is really her main vice. But, entitlement.
Okay.
Yep.
But
so why you apologize? Do you think like the officials and like the Prime Minister of Canada's going like, oh thank God she finally apologized?
I don't even think it's that deep. I think she realized that she stuck her big fat foot in her big fat mouth, shitting on Canada. The whole I didn't want to go back there because of Muslim violence, which You know I'm still side-eyeing that. And I went off in one of my calling out the heifers about that because you are not a person of color. You can take that costume off at any point in your freaking life and be a normal white woman again. And the only comments you probably get is, wow, she's big. So stop it. Get help. But she wants to convince all of us that I didn't mean to shit on my country like that because she knows she's going to be back there for a while. Her health issues, she's not going to just be able to fly back and forth from here to Kuwait. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong, especially if she's planning to get weight loss surgery. The waiting list for that in her country is a few years. So I don't think she's planning to come back to the Kuwaiti wife life anytime soon if she's seriously coming back to Canada. Because at her height, weight, and health issues, a lot of places do not want to fly somebody who could potentially drop on their plane either. So there's a lot she has to consider in coming back over here. So she's trying to eat the crow that we know she's going to have to eat because she shit all over that country for almost a year now. And now she has to come back with her tail between her legs, old demoness, to the country that she was complaining that she didn't want to come back to. Contradicting always, Chantel. That's the only consistent with you, that you're going to contradict yourself.
Oh, we can bring... Girly. Come on.
If we get healthcare, like, Canada does have pretty good healthcare. Like, I have
no shit, Sherlock.
Things here.
They have a universal system, and me, I never was a part of it. When I went a few years back to visit people who used to be my friends, we went to something for their son. I think it was a dental thing, which you got to pay extra for. And I've heard that it's hard dealing with the universal system because there's long wait lines. You got to really fight for what you need to be heard and stuff. But the fact of the matter is, they've still made that system work for their people. And the reason they make it work for their people is because hardworking Canadians pay with their tax dollars to make sure that you all get medical care. Can the system be better? All systems can always be better. Of course it can. I'm in the States. We have to either pay out of pocket or qualify for certain programs to be able to afford medical anything. So the nerve of this heifer to act like we should feel sorry for her when she was ready to say peace out to Canada and go to Kuwait to avoid her financial obligations, and now she's coming back to the country to, I guess, pretty much mooch off the system. Okay, whatever, queen. It's your life. I just, like I said, I don't seem to get why she thinks I'm supposed to be impressed. What am I supposed to be impressed about your life, effer?
And I think I took that for granted a bit because, like...
Yeah, as someone from America, I would say it's pretty good.
Exactly.
When I go back, I know that people think I'm not paying taxes. Actually, I am paying back my taxes. CRA.
And I get... If you pay them in the first place, I have yet, and maybe it's because I used to do bookkeeping and everything else, and I know I just don't want to deal with the IRS here. You just don't. Pay your taxes. If you're a YouTuber or Twitch streamer, they give you forms. Pay attention to them, or if you make enough, get yourself an accountant, pay them taxes. It is not worth the headache to not pay your taxes. Pay your taxes. Trust me, you do not want to have to get on a payment plan or owe back taxes. And here in the States, depending on how much you owe, they might try to put you behind in jail. And this isn't just to scare you kiddies. This is the real. Pay your taxes. You can't get out of it. There are no loopholes, and there ain't no get out of jail free card if the government decides you owe them money. Just pay them taxes. I can't speak for Canada. I heard they're a bit nicer when it comes to it. If you show you're trying to do what you're trying to do. Here in the States, it ain't worth it, man. Pay your taxes.
It's pretty good with, like, you know, working with you with that. But also, I've paid into taxes, like, my whole life. I worked since I'm, like, 16, so...
Yeah, we had your failed job history, honey. I reacted to that shit, too. It was the most boring time in my life, and the only thing that made it worth sitting through was Girl Pleases, amazing funny commentary, but that was hard, and I don't want to revisit that ever again. Your resume of failed jobs that you couldn't stay with and quit constantly was not interesting. And I don't think you paid a lot of taxes out of them because, according to you, the longest job you held, they ended up letting you go and giving you money to go. Get the fuck out of here with your nonsense. Your revisionist history is a fail.
Okay. Number one, she said that she was paying back her taxes. We would have heard about that. We would have heard everything and then some about that. And then number two, she paid taxes. Okay, great. What about the taxes that you owe, though? Like, you didn't pay those off?
And once again, not to interrupt Unicorn Pondu, but Chantel stays a liar who lies. We're liabilities. That's just the real. If you know, you know. And I know that anything she says needs to be taken with no more salt. You don't need no more salt, sodium queen.
As far as I know, right? And the bankruptcy. I think there's also that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, though.
2 bankruptcies from what I heard.
I need to stop addressing negative comments, I know.
Oh, which reminds me, every single video.
She needs to stop addressing negative comments. I'm sorry to interrupt him again. But yeah, I seen your stupid community tab post, Effort. I met you with one of my own because I stand by what I say. I'm not going to delete anything. If they archive it, great. But I stand by everything I say to you constantly. We are an anti-MLM channel here. And I need to just ignore negative comments. You hide comments now. Seriously. Get over yourself. You're not that important. Want to be E-celeb who doesn't want any negativity about you. No, that's not how the internet works, Heifer.
That she has on her channel right now on Foodie Beauty. It has the comments off. And I was just saying, the ones from like the past month or so. No. Listen, every single video, my friend Bessie told me, I'm like, oh, let me go check like her older videos. No, like even like her first videos that she ever like uploaded like 7 years ago, every single video has the comments disabled. Every single community post has the comments disabled. So she is locking down every.
It's some cowardly shit because she's probably gearing up to come to Canada. But I'm gonna tell you right now, outside with the Bonnet Chronicles, where I make sure that I put comments filtered on because it's political talk and I don't need weird MAGA wandering their way into my comment section. So yeah, I do kind of screen for you assholes now. But on the Calling Out the Heifer series, I let all comments fly. I don't care. It's a different beast, so there's no reason for me to worry about what people put about Chantel or me in the comment section. I just leave that alone. I can understand filtering certain comments if your content is geared towards certain things, but to turn comments off is a coward, punk-ass move, Chantel. This is why I say you can never match my energy. I don't care if you think you're going to get weight loss surgery. I don't care if you think that fantasy husband of yours is the bee's knees. You will never match my energy. Write that book, Heifer, because apparently I'm never getting another cookie stream.
Everything, y'all. Even though the couples channel doesn't have everything locked down, which...
Weird, but nobody watches it.
But yeah, every single thing that she's ever posted is comments off for now, at least.
Because she don't want people yelling at her about her scam, and I'm almost at 50 minutes, and she's gonna say some entitled fuck shit about how she's entitled to come back to Canada and basically take advantage of y'all's healthcare system, and I'm sorry that she's y'all's country's problem. But I'm just fingers crossed, hoping that she's stupid enough and impulsive enough to let Amberlynn, whose life is falling apart, talk her into the Half-Ton Heifer team up. Because the more I think on it, the more funny it would be for so many of us critique channels. So fingers crossed, my vibes aren't off, that she's just segueing. She's pushing this man's shitty shit. She's going to realize when she gets back to Canada that I don't really want to do this. I don't have to push this stuff. This love is not doing it for me. I'm beezing. I'm free. She swears to God that she's not going to do it. And sure, we believe you, Chantal. We totes believe that you're not going to get as high as a kite the moment you're free of this man. Okay. But my hope, fingers crossed, is that with the shit ALR is doing and being secretive about the love of her life, there's so much that is wrong about this. But it's YouTube. So I've learned, always look for them curveballs. She's being secretive about who she's been talking to online. Chantel's doing all this crazy fuck shit. I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all can connect the dots. I'm just playing around with this. Have fun ever. Team up would be hilarious, though. But I'm going to wrap this up because I want to relax. I want to get back to the underground and laugh with them because they're probably up to this part now. Honestly speaking, I got to exercise and do other things today too because unlike this heifer, I'm about results. She can shove all the food in her face. There's no miracle food that's going to make you lose weight. If you're not pairing it with activity, it don't matter. The body's just going to store it. That's basic chemistry and biology. But I am going to wrap this up. Thank you all so much for watching. This Call Out the Heifer series is brought to you by Cal. If you like, I'll have my links below for stuff that you can do to help my channel out, whether it's to subscribe, which is free, get my book, which is on sale, 50% off, Axiom. It's a sci-fi novel about human evolution and it's fun. Or you can go to our merch shop. Budget is my love language. My punk powers are defiant decency or chronically unmotivated merch is always available. And if you get it before this week, they can't even promise you it'll be here by Christmas because the states are the states. So wait till after the holidays. Honestly, I don't even think there's sales going on there anyway. And I know Streamlabs is probably going, oh my god, what is she doing? This is why I can never be a sponsored channel, y'all, because I tell you like it is, the real. Don't waste your money. Unless you want to waste your money. And then you're helping me out if you waste your money. But I'll see you all again soon.